We live in a world where 22,000 children die each day due to poverty. Today, it is normal for children in disadvantaged countries to not live to see their 5th birthday. Neighbours Aid wants to change these statistics by changing one child's life at a time.
We got the vision when we were after travelling and sponsoring children ourselves, and we saw the tremendous need. Our goal for Neighbours Aid is for each of our projects to be basically self-sustainable. We have over 700 children that we're looking after, and the idea is to build up the project so that they can look after themselves. They are then empowered through education, through skills and health, food, and so we're able to help them do a great job for their children, and that's what we want to do, is empower them.
Well, we're Christians, and so of course one of our favourite stories that challenges is the story of the Good Samaritan. And Jesus asked the Bible scholar, who is my neighbour? Well, everyone in need is our neighbour, and the world is full of so many needy children, so many people going to bed hungry at night. And so we thought Neighbours Aid, that perfectly encapsulates what we want to do, help those who are in need. It started as so small, but it just began to multiply and grow. And so starting from one op shop in Australia, we now have 5 op shops in Australia on the Sunshine Coast and in Brisbane. We've got another op shop in Fiji, and we've got about 286 volunteers, 13 paid staff. And we mostly focus on our projects in Africa, in Malawi, in Kenya, also in India and in Fiji, but we're looking after about between 600 and 700 children, and that includes their communities as well. We're employing about 75 Indigenous staff in those countries, and just really seeing things develop and grow. Well, the great thing about Neighbours Aid is that it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are, everybody can be involved. The students at Nambour Christian College take a working trip every 2nd year. They fundraise so that they can help us, and they've painted classrooms. They're building a poultry shed this year. They help in the classrooms. If you're above 14, you can come in on a Saturday morning or in school holidays, fill in one of our forms, and you can actually work for us as a volunteer, which is fantastic. There's always something somebody can do.
Our reason for being is helping the world's needy children. We have got 5 children ourselves, and so we see the real importance of helping children reach their full potential. So that's through education, that's through all sorts of aspects of life, of food. And also part of our mission is to ensure that their families can sustain them and look after them. And now we see them growing up and developing and becoming teachers themselves, and being able to really input into their communities. So we're having fantastic success. So even though we're working in some of the poorest places of the world, we are making a tremendous difference.
And we have a little girl in Kenya. Her name is Faith, and when Faith was 2 years old, it was pouring with rain. It was pitch black one night, and a woman walking by a storm drain heard a baby crying, and she looked in the storm drain and she found in the dark, she found a bundle of rags, and wrapped in that bundle of rags was little Faith. That's all we know about her. Her parents had obviously placed her there expecting that in this huge storm she would be washed away and drowned. But she was taken out of the storm drain, and the child welfare people in our town in Kitale brought her to Kitale Family House of Hope, our project. And Faith is running around. She's part of our kindergarten in our school now, a really happy, loved little girl.